Hello, I'm John Weems, Head of Business Development at BPM, a top 50 US accounting and consulting firm. Hello, I'm John Weems, Head of Business Development with BPM, a top 50 US accounting and consulting firm. Welcome to our IPO Readiness Roadmap series, where we speak to BPM leaders who have helped guide executives through successful exits, whether they be IPO or other. In this environment, we're always working to maximize value for our clients. Today, I'm joined by Director of Cybersecurity Assessment Services, Josh Schmidt, based in Eugene, Oregon. Josh, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, John. Really appreciate this opportunity to talk to you.
Yeah, Josh, can you tell us about a couple of hobbies or things that are meaningful to you outside of work?
Sure. So, an unknown fact about myself is my great-grandparents were first-generation German immigrants in the 1920s. So as you can imagine, they faced a lot of challenges, and through that, they developed a really strong work ethic and worked really hard. And I think that's been passed down through the generations. Both my grandparents and parents were small business owners. And I've noticed some very similar traits manifest in my own life, both in my profession and my hobbies. I tend to be oriented towards things that are very skill-based, that I need to learn new skills and really maximize value in my own life and the life of my clients.
And so maybe an example of one of those. And your
Yeah.
parents, they were not beet farmers, right? We don't have a Dwight Schrute situation. Yeah.
No farmers, not the hard labor there. No, my own hobbies tend to be very physical. So as a day job that's very sedentary, I like to work on mechanical things. I got into car restoration in college. And then in the past year during the pandemic, I've started learning how to renovate single family homes.
We trust you'll do that. Keep your skills sharp there, and again, working to maximize value on the homes. Josh, for our listeners, we have CEOs, board members, some people who are truly technical, but maybe for those who aren't as technical, can you give a snapshot of what cybersecurity assessment services involve?
So with cybersecurity assessment services, we look at engaging with clients and look for ways that we can evaluate their security posture. So one such way of doing that is called penetration testing. And this is a technical term that's a subset of our cybersecurity assessment team here in Eugene. And it's the process in which a company will contract with us to emulate a malicious threat actor. So for a period of time, they allow us to try and break into their computer networks or their software applications, looking for avenues to compromise their information. So by doing this, we're going to be evaluating their technological controls, so like their antivirus protections, but also their alerting and monitoring systems. Are they going to know if someone's trying to break into their systems? We're also going to be evaluating the human element through either social engineering by picking up the phone and trying to lie to their employees and disclose sensitive information to us, or perhaps sending a phishing email that we've all become quite accustomed to in our day-to-day lives.
Now, Josh, can you maybe share an example of a client situation where you worked with them and talk about the impact of security on enterprise value of a company?
Sure, absolutely. So within the past 6 months, I was part of a larger engagement here at BPM with several different teams, and they brought us in to do pre-acquisition due diligence. So my specific team, we looked at their documentation, we looked at their security reports, maybe they had had some penetration testing done by other firms prior to ours, and we looked for gaps in what had been tested and areas that might be a potential blind spot that they weren't aware of risk being present. And so we actually identified that some of their key applications, those really a key business driving force for them, didn't be properly tested. And so we came in and we did some application testing there, and we actually found several critical vulnerabilities that had the potential to expose large volumes of their client or customer information. And so by doing this, this gave our client some leverage in the negotiation phase and understand what it is, the security posture, and what potential risks they're going to be inheriting by following through with this purchase.
So this wasn't a matter of just compliance. This actually had an impact as a company was going through an acquisition.
Definitely. And when it comes to a lot of the work that we do, while we do work with a lot of regulated industries and clients who follow these government mandates, a lot of our clients come to us because they just want to do the right thing and protect their own customer information and get an insight into what these more mature clients are having concerns of.
Well, Josh, thank you for giving us a snapshot of what you do and for your time today. invite our listeners to check out social media platforms. You'll see links to those where you can connect with Josh and others of us at BPM. And we look forward to assisting you as you work to build enterprise value on your road to an IPO or another exit. Thank you for your time.